Hi, welcome to English 590, 5 levels of APA headings. Let me share the screen with you so you can see the notes for today. Okay. Um, APA style requires professional papers and student papers to have 5 distinct, identifiable levels of headings. You show which level your heading is by the placement of the heading, whether it is centered or against the left margin, and by the font, whether it is bold or bold and italic. All right. This is important because researchers rely on it. Um, if you do a lot of research, you kind of just begin to get a feel of what is a major heading and what is a subheading and what is a sub-subheading. And so you don't even have to think about the organization. Oh, this is a part of the section above it, and this is another part explaining the section above it. So it's very helpful to other researchers. It helps them to follow your arguments. These are my main ideas, and these are the sub parts of each main idea. Also, using and thinking about how to use headings helps you organize your own thoughts. It makes you think, does this information belong in a major section, or is this explanatory? So does it belong in a subsection or a subsection? When you organize your thoughts, uh, you are making clearer arguments, and you are helping your audience to understand your clear arguments. Okay, so there are 5 levels of headings. Centered bold, flush left bold, flush left bold, italics, and then indented bold. Also notice there's a period after that. Indented bold, italic. Also note there's a period. For the sub levels, 4 and 5, okay, there is a period after those headings. Your MBA 560 professors want you to be aware of this structure and to use these APA headings accurately. Okay, it is part of how they will grade you. I'm going to ask you to use them as correctly as possible in your final paper. I'm not going to grade you as firmly or as harshly as they are. I'm basically going to give you advice, but it is important to know these. You are expected to know these levels for your master's thesis. Okay, the title of your thesis or your project counts as a level 1 heading. This is the level 1 heading. Okay, don't create a subheading called introduction. Okay, so the first few paragraphs that come right after the title of your thesis are considered the introduction. Everybody knows that. Okay, probably the next first level heading after your title will come after your introductory paragraphs, and that will be your literature review. Okay, generally speaking, the level 1 headings for your master's or thesis project will be title, literature review, method, results, discussion, conclusion, references. If you have an appendix, Appendix 1, or if you have more than one appendix, Appendix 1, Appendix 2, Appendix A, Appendix B, if you have an appendix. You should know, because you might see this in some articles that you read. Professional papers don't always consider the conclusion to be its own level 1 heading. Sometimes it will be a subheading after discussion, a level 2 heading in the discussion section. Academic papers almost always have a conclusion section. Okay? There are useful charts for you showing you examples of these headings on pages 48 and 49 of your textbook. There's also A useful example of a student paper, which I have referred you to before, and that begins on page 61 of your textbook. So be sure that you refer to those headings if these notes are not clear enough for you. Again, you will be expected to know these and to use them as accurately as possible in the literature review that you turn into me and throughout your entire thesis project, which you will turn in to your MBA 560s professor. Okay, thank you. Have a great day.